everyone, I'm Chef Omar Allibhoy and I'm going to show you how to do Arroz al Horno, or in English, baked rice. Let me run you through the ingredients. First, we have all the leftover meats from the cocido, the stew that I made yesterday. You can see some smoked panceta, smoked bacon, some boneless chicken, some beef, in this case it was shin of beef, the bone that I actually use, chorizo, chickpeas, this is a little bit of serrano ham, and some black pudding I have as well, a head of garlic, a couple of tomatoes cut in half, saffron, paprika, tomato, salt, the rice, olive oil, pepper, and the stew soup that we cooked yesterday. And let's start, and I can tell you a lot of things about this recipe while we carry on. But first, extra virgin olive oil into these clay pots. Again, quite a generous amount. And the first thing we're going to do is to brown the head of garlic, which I kind of cut the top of it so it still holds itself, and some tomatoes, just which I've cut in half. I'm gonna put them open side down. I'm cooking this recipe in the clay pot. Actually, this is my favorite. It's been with me all my life. As you can see by the aging, it's absolutely wonderful. And clay is one of the very few cooking tools that actually impart some flavor to the dish that you are cooking. When using non-stick pans or aluminium or stainless steel or whatever you use, that doesn't give any flavor. Clays do. And I think that the one recipe you can really feel it is the garlicky prawns. How rustic do they taste? So all I'm going to do now is to brown the head of garlic and the tomato, and which will take probably about 5 minutes. Take a look at this garlic. It's nice and golden. I'm just gonna set it to one side, and I'm going to do exactly the same with the tomatoes, just so they cook on the opposite side as well. And I forgot completely to introduce you to the potato, because I put them on the side and completely forgot. And what I'm going to do is to just brown them as well in this lovely oil that now has a bit of the garlic flavor and a bit of the tomato flavor as well. Again, 4 or 5 minutes until they just sear on the outside. Take a look at how these potatoes are kind of browning, and you know, just a little bit of color on all sides, that's all they need. And again, I'm just gonna move them to one side. And now I'm going to add the paprika, a generous teaspoon, into the center, so I can fry it gently for 15 seconds, 10-15 seconds. Always be careful with paprika as it browns. I mean, it can get very, very bitter. And then stop it from burning with a tomato. They are grated tomatoes, blend tomatoes. Now, just gonna stir it all over. Let that tomato cook for no more than 60 seconds. And then we're gonna add our stock. A good pinch of saffron. This is about 0.3, 0.4 grams. Just going to crumble it, add it into the pan, and go straight with the stock. That will turn yellow very, very quickly. And now I'm just going to add a bit of salt, bit of pepper, and I'm going to add all of the meats from my cocido yesterday. The panceta, the chorizo, the chickpeas, black pudding, some beef shin, the chicken, and in this case, this is the bone, which has a little bit of marrow, which I'm going to add as well. Take a look. We have waited for 3-4 minutes for the stock to come to the boil. And now it's when I'm going to add the rice, which I'm going to use for this pan about 500 grams. Okay, take a look how yellow it is actually. That must be about right. I'll give you all the recipes properly in the bio, so you don't need to worry. I do things by eye because I've done this so many times. Take a look at the color actually. Normally this dish, you should cook it at home on your burner, you know, on very high heat, and then put it into your oven at around 200 degrees. Normally of the 20 minutes that the rice will take to cook, do it for 5 minutes on the burner and 15 minutes on the oven. And here, by adding this lovely lid that I have here, that's exactly what I'm going to create, sort of an oven effect, which I'm not going to use just yet. But a few things. If you haven't done a cocido before, I'll give you the recipe very soon, but you could just use fresh ingredients such as chicken, chorizo, black pudding. And after 5 minutes simmering, all we're going to do is put the lid on and wait another 15. And I'll show you how the temperature within this cavity raises as if it was an oven. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, that's looking wonderful. 19 minutes are gone. And you can see that it's ready. The grain is nearly there. It just needs a bit of resting. And this is a really important thing, that each pan is completely different, okay? And this one is very, very thick. And it takes a long time to build up the heat, but it retains it for a very long time. So I'm going to serve this straight away. We're gonna eat it in 5 minutes. Take a look, and it's looking just as it should be. A great Valencian dish made with cocido leftovers, which is very good for your soul. Enjoy. If you enjoyed the video, please like it, share it and subscribe.